Now, what if I told you the greatest hero wasn't Superman, Spider-Man, or that one lady at the dentist that said you had good teeth structure, but in fact was Bass Reeves, the first black U.S. deputy marshal, born a slave in Arkansas, managed to escape from his owner, not by just planning a long escape route. He just got mad that he lost a card game to his owner and just punched him. And then he just fled into Oklahoma, in which he was trained by the Native American people on how to hunt, how to map the area, and even the language. And one day people realized that the Southwest Territory has become like a danger zone, like riddled with felons, and they needed more deputies to strangle in these felons. And guess who was on top of the list? Bass Reeves, a 6'2", ambidextrous marksman. I mean, seriously, like this dude did not miss. He was trained at a young age, which was crazy because he asked his owner like to teach him how to read, but he said, "Nah, I'm just gonna show you how to shoot a gun instead, though." Which during his time as a deputy, he managed to get over 3,000 felons, only killing about 16 of them, which is like even more crazy considering like he would go after these felons like by himself because everybody knew that he would just they would just hold Bastards back or they wouldn't be able to like keep up with them. Now, how Bastards would catch these felons was by like pulling a little trick on them first. Like he would walk up to them, hand them a piece of paper, ask them, "Hey, can you read this for me?" And they would read it to him, only to come to realize it was a warrant out for their arrest. And before they could even react to it, Bastards would have already drawn his weapon to the hip and detained them. Now, one of my favorite stories about Bastards was when he went after an outlaw that had more bodies than him. I mean, this dude was a straight up menace, and Bastards chased after him, getting into a shootout. But the shootout was like 500 yards away, which is like about 4 football fields. I think a little bit more. And Bastards only had a revolver on him, and he managed to still kill him. But before the dude died, he literally respected Bastards so much that he gave him his gun that he has killed like several men with. And that's just who Bastards was. He was a man, despite living in his times in which people hated him for his skin color, he was still respected because of his skills and abilities that he had. And that's why I see him as a hero, because he taught me that although like people might have a bias against me, if I have something they need or something that they desire or want out of somebody, that no matter what I would look like, they would still have to respect that. And that's and sadly, Baxter did die around the age of 70. I want to say it was because of a disease, but it's sad that nobody talks about him, considering he was one of the greatest deputies that the U.S. has ever seen.